Dang it, fucking phone. Cheers. It's good.
881 112.
We made a last-minute decision to change from a shared room in a hostel to our own Airbnb hotel room for the same price, and I think it paid off. Je suis in Paris avec Morgan.
Oui, 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 oui,
Mi
oui,
cousine.
oui, oui.
You may be noticing the booky quality of this vlog. It's filmed on my iPhone. If you guys haven't seen the video where Morgan and I went to Crema, Italy, the town where Call Me By Your Name was filmed, my cameras were stolen, both of them, including the one I bought 3 weeks ago. I've processed, I've grieved, I've attempted to buy a new one, but have had no luck in the south of France where we were before coming to Paris this morning. So enjoy this iPhone vlog of our couple days in Paris, the last stop on our Italy-France interrailing tour. It's our first night in Paris. We have some €5 wine, this little special spot that I will show you guys right here. I was thinking about how we just came from the town Crema, where Call Me By Your Name, one of my favorite movies, was filmed. Now we're in Paris, where Ratatouille, another one of my favorite movies, was also filmed.
Sorry for not looking interested in what you're saying, since it's about the really, really intense on this weekend.
Okay, who invited you? Look, oh my god. Look at those windows. Imagine living there. I never realized how big this city is. Just two fierce divas who like to work at hunting.
Just two biological women enjoying the city of
We made that joke last year.
Oh.
A biological woman.
My non-binary girly. Don't do your zoom. For real, Morgan.
I know, I'm not.
Okay.
We are very fast buckers.
Now we are fucking in the road. We
Oh,
are just
no.
going for a quick fuck in the road. Okay, let me just say, this may not be the most groundbreaking news, but Paris in August versus Paris in late October are very different cities, mostly due to the local to tourist population. And I say that as a full tourist. My toxic trait is thinking that I'm not a tourist and everyone else is. Meanwhile, I'm just as much a tourist. That was so much better than a bookie metro ride.
That was actually quite scary.
That was exhilarating. I feel alive. Good morning. Good morning. Whoever pulled the fucking fire alarm. I had a little, let's say, sore throat the day before traveling. And then I had both my cameras stolen. And then we get to our hotel in Menton, and it was a catfish. How bad would you describe the hotel in Menton? Visually.
A great location, but
Which we knew. You can't catfish the map.
I don't think I've ever stayed in a place that was more booky in my entire life. They looked like a place that you want to stay. We walked in, the walls were literally like
IKEA blue.
Like one wall was IKEA blue. The other walls were literally like if you cut open a person, the inside of your organs, like what color that would be. It was like flesh brown. The bathroom was like neon yellow and also the size of a literal like airplane bathroom. The bed was like came with pre-sanded. It had sand in it from the day we got there.
So true.
And the cleaning service, which like, okay, if the hotel doesn't have a cleaning service, but this one advertised one that came every day. And we put the little sign on the door that was like, please clean our room. And they came and made our bed worse than we had it made before.
Didn't do anything else, no towels.
The towels were a different story.
Also, there was not a person at the front desk the entire time we were there. Not one time. No one. So we didn't check out, we just left the keys.
Yeah. And you got stung by a jellyfish.
Then I got stung by a jellyfish. And it was okay. That actually only lasted for like 45 minutes. And I didn't do anything. I just put lotion on it. And then, now the fire alarm.
Actually, at least it didn't happen at like 1 in the morning.
So true. It's 8:20. It's 8:20. We were going to wake up at 9. This was our biggest sleep in.
Sleepy yet. It was our biggest day of EP.
Longest EP. Oh, God. All right. Just a little sugar. Oh my God. We're going to get more onigiri and we're taking bikes. This is the best way to get around the city. Hello, we've just gotten some macarons and coffee and sat in the Jardin du Luxembourg. We're gonna go and head to a little art exhibition now.
After taking our 6-hour long siesta.
Yeah, I didn't vlog that. Not pictured was the 3-hour nap that we had, but we don't have to talk about it. All right, let's go. This is so tranquil and intimate.
I feel so alone.
You know how they say like, oh, you're such a good photographer, you must have a great camera, and people are like, no, it's never the camera, it's the photographer. I think for me it's the camera, because this vlog looks so shit. All these clips are so bad. I guess I have no eye for cinema or composition or anything.
These thirsty bitches.
Okay, slideshow.
Okay, Google Slides. Hi guys, so this is my last day in Paris. I'm now here on my own. Morgan left this morning back to New York, which was quite sad. We see each other like just this one time per year, and this trip was by far like the most fun time we've ever had. So it was really, really nice, and I could have kept going, honestly. I'm staying an extra night tonight because I have a friend of mine coming from the Netherlands. She's staying in Paris tonight with a friend, and so I decided to extend one more night to see her. Was that a good idea? Part of me is very excited to see my friend from the Netherlands, and the other part of me is so tired from the fucking 10-day excursion that I just had and kind of wants to be on a train back to my house right now. But it's okay. I was staying in one of my favorite parts of Paris with Morgan, and now I'm staying in, by far, my least favorite part of Paris. It is directly across from the Gare du Nord train station, which is just like hell on earth. Actually, the worst fucking spot imaginable. But what do we do when we're sad? We cope. How do we cope? With onigiri. So that's where we are now. Oh my gosh. Here we are. She's getting airport bathroom. Realness. Well, for anyone wondering, this is what 99 euros gets you at the St. Christopher's, I think. Got towels, I've got my own private bathroom, bit booky. Got this bed. What else do I need? What else do I need? Right? Morgan would be nice, actually. I do miss her. Bought a little notebook and colored pencils, and I sat at this park. I'm called my parents because I haven't really properly talked to them in almost 2 weeks. And I was just doing some reflecting because I've been a bit transparent, especially on my podcast, about the fact that the past year for me has been really, really rough in terms of just a lot of ups and downs. So many good moments in the past year, ironically. I mean, I think some of the best or coolest experiences of my life on paper have happened in the past year. And there's so many exciting things happening in my life right now. But holy shit, I think I'm overwhelmed and I'm super stressed. And I'm also scared to kind of move into this next chapter of my life alone without my family. They've been like the only consistent. Through moving to different countries, schools, the pandemic. I just spent a lot of time with them, and I think COVID did play a large part in this. A lot of like my formative years, or years where you kind of come into independence, were actually spent at home in a tiny apartment in southern Germany with my family of 5, and we were all there every single day, 1 floor. 3 bedrooms, 5 people. So like, it was just like, those were that's who I'm comfortable with, obviously. And I'm lucky to have a family that I feel comfortable with. But also the past month or 2, I've basically seen all the people who I've loved and cared about for such a long time, who I don't usually get to see. I was just back in my hometown in Colorado for a couple weeks, and I saw the couple of friends that I have left there who have once again been one of the few consistents in my life, moving around and stuff. You lose touch with people, and you're constantly meeting new people and doing different things. I'm traveling in different places always. So to see people who I've had relationships with since I was so young was just a good feeling. It really, I don't know, reassures me of like a sense of self, if that even makes sense. It's like reconnecting with your roots, because I've been so far away from the place that I've grown up, which I'm happy about, and from all those people, but in a time with a lot of inconsistency and change that is self-led. I'm moving to Berlin, if you guys don't know. It's just nice to have that reminder that really all over for me, there's people who I care about, and there's people who I can go to, and who act as a connection to a past that I want to continue to connect with, not the parts of it that I want to give up and have given up. So I've seen old friends, family members, people who I love, and Morgan was kind of the last part of that in terms of summer plans. So I think that was just a tough goodbye for me, saying bye to Morgan. I'm also fucking tired, so that could be part of it. But it was such a nice trip. I mean, I was jet-lagged. I had a fucking throat infection. I got both my cameras stolen, which was like 3,000 euros worth of shit. I got stung by a jellyfish. We got woken up by fire alarms. One of our hotels was the catfish. And regardless, it was like the best time. It was really the best time. So I'm gonna fucking rest because I think I need sleep. And then I'm gonna go and meet a mutual who I have on Instagram who wrote me today that she's also solo traveling in Paris. I really don't know much about her at all, but she's followed by Nay and Iris, who are two people who I really do love and do know. And she makes absolutely stunning artwork, so I'm really excited to talk to her. And then I'm gonna go meet some friends. So, let's do that.
These are my sketches. So this is really sloppy, but in here I sketch a lot of.
Oh, that's so beautiful. I love your use of color. I love the palettes of all of these.
Merci beaucoup.
It's beautiful. So I'm going to meet some friends of mine now for dinner, and I got another bike because I've been biking all over the city, and I ran into Damon and Dominique on my bike. Prophecy's been fulfilled. It happened. And then I literally did not process information. I was like... Anyway, if you guys listen to my podcast or have watched some of my videos, you know that I really like Damon's stuff. So that was really cool. But now I'm going to meet my friends for Italian, and I'm running late because I talked to Damon for a while. Someone pulled that fucking alarm again.